hungry! What's up, Jersey Jeff Eats foodies? Today we're heading to one of my favorite Jersey Shore towns, beautiful Asbury Park, New Jersey. Now, normally when people think of Asbury Park, they tend to think of the beach, the boardwalk, the music scene, maybe even Bruce Springsteen, but today, it's all about food. The annual Asbury Park Festival has taken over the streets with vendors, live entertainment, local businesses, community organizations, and thankfully, for this channel at least, lots and lots of things to eat. So today we're going to take a walk to the festival, see what catches our eye, listen to some live music, and hopefully discover something delicious. Let's go eat, guys. Is it possible to fall in love with a garbage truck? Because I think I just have. It's not only got that great Greetings from Asbury Park logo, but it's also got a Tilly from the Wonder Bar here on the side too. And it's very clean, the cleanest garbage truck I've ever seen. Now, the festival's inside Bradley Park, and Bradley Park is completely blocked off except for the front entrance. You have to go in through the front, and there was a cover charge. I believe it was about $5 going towards a good community cause, so no problem there. The Asbury Park Convention Center and Paramount Theater getting a much-needed facelift. It's a beautiful building. We'll visit it after the festival. Asbury Park always has a different energy than many shore towns it's surrounded by. It's creative, it's colorful, it's full of personality. You never know exactly what you're going to find in these festivals they have here. One booth may be selling handmade artwork, the next one homemade candles, the next jewelry, shirts, local businesses, charities, pet rescues, community organizations. It's one of those festivals where you really want to take your time because there's always something interesting around the next corner. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. No rushing, just taking our time, checking things out. Now, I do want to say this was a 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I did come the last hour of the last day, Sunday afternoon, late in the afternoon, and they were talking about a threatening storm. So it's a lot quieter than I anticipated. I know it was very busy Friday and Saturday, especially yesterday, Saturday. So not as busy as I thought it would be. Again, the last hour of the event and that storm coming. So I guess a couple of the vendors picked up and left, and not the crowds that I expected. But still, a great place to walk around and see what's going on. Now, of course, you all know why I'm here. Food. Whenever I visit a festival, I always tell myself, walk the entire festival first before deciding. Otherwise, I'll buy the first thing I see and 5 minutes later discover something even better. So today, I'm being patient. Let's see what's out here. There's a lot of food vendors here. As a matter of fact, there's more food trucks and food vendors here than other types of vendors, I think. And like other types of vendors, some of these food trucks have either picked up and left or are closed. They have their windows closed, and that's probably because, again, it's the last hour of the 3-day festival, and perhaps they just sold out of food, which is a very common thing when a festival's nearing its end. That being said, there's still a lot of food choices here. And unlike most of my videos, I arrived here with no particular food item in mind. I just have no idea what I want to order. I'm just going to check the places out and see what catches my eye. Or nose. Every few feet there's another amazing aroma. Fresh sausage sandwiches, grilled burgers, barbecue, fresh lemonade, funnel cakes, Italian ices, loaded fries, roasted corn, fresh baked desserts. The smell alone could empty your wallet. Food festivals are dangerous, especially if you're hungry. Hey guys, a quick shout out to Jay Bart, otherwise known as Joel around here, who left a super thanks on my last Jersey Jeff Eats video, the Hard Rock Icon Lounge review. Thanks so much for your continued support and engagement, Joel. I really do appreciate it. And if anyone else would like to support the channel, just click on that super thanks button. So many food choices and food trucks here, but there was one in particular that caught my eye. As a matter of fact, as soon as I walked in, we'll check it out in a moment. As I continue past all these food trucks, there's one truck in particular that I passed on my way in. I've actually seen this truck before at several festivals, and every single time I told myself, next time, and every single time I ended up eating somewhere else. And well, today, there's no escaping it. Today's finally the day I check it out. The truck is called Twisted Steaks. Now, if you've never heard of Twisted Steaks, their concept is simple and brilliant. Instead of serving a cheesesteak on a roll, they stuff it inside a giant artisan hand-twisted pretzel. That's right, a warm, soft, salted pretzel. They slice it open, load it with cheesesteak, melted cheese, caramelized onions, and then whatever delicious toppings you decide to add. It's one of those ideas that make you wonder, why didn't somebody think of this sooner? You had me at bacon. Well, actually, you had me at barbecue. Well, actually, you had me at cheesesteak. Or did you have me at pretzel? It's all my favorite things rolled up in one. This thing looks and smells delicious, but it is piping hot. I could barely handle the foil, so I'm just going to let it cool off a little bit. Now, it looks kind of small, but I guess that's the way it just photographs in the video. It's actually about a foot long, and I couldn't finish it. I actually brought half of it back to my dad, who, by the way, 96 years old, and his doctor told him years ago, watch what you eat, watch what you drink. At this point, I told him, eat and drink whatever you want, and he enjoys everything. First of all, that pretzel is fantastic. It's soft inside, slight chew on the outside, just enough salt. It isn't trying to replace the bread, it actually adds another layer of flavor. The steak is nicely seasoned, and the caramel onions provide just enough sweetness. The cheese stretches into every bite, and then the maple bacon kicks in. That slight sweetness from the glaze works perfectly with the smoky bacon. And then there's the barbecue sauce that ties everything together. Nothing overpowers anything else. Everything seems to work together. It's messy, it's filling, it's absolutely festival food. Okay, so I need to walk off my half of that pretzel cheesesteak sandwich. So we're gonna check out the Wonder Bar. We'll go across the street, check out a souvenir shop here at Asbury. Then maybe head over to the convention center and Paramount Theater. They're doing some facelift work over there. We'll see what's going on inside. And then take the long walk back to the car. Walking onto the boardwalk instantly changes the atmosphere. You can hear the ocean, feel the breeze. People are riding bicycles, others are relaxing on benches. Families are heading towards the beach. Everyone seems to be enjoying summer, even on a hot day like today and a possible storm brewing in a few moments. The ocean seems to somehow make everything feel just a little bit cooler and nicer. I eventually stop into the historic convention hall. One thing I've learned over the past years is that there's always something happening inside this building. Art shows, craft fairs, markets, special events. It's worth walking through every time you're here because you never know what you're going to discover, and even if you visited before, the next visit could be completely different. Don't go away, guys. I'm taking the long walk back to my car. There's a shortcut, but I'm going to go the long way. A couple places I want to stop and visit, especially during our country's 250th birthday, so stay tuned. Sometimes when I'm walking, I don't exactly take the direct route, I take the scenic route, and that's exactly what's happening here. As I'm walking, I come across a beautiful Veterans Memorial. American flags were proudly waving in every direction. It's peaceful, it's quiet, respectful. After spending an afternoon surrounded by food, music, and entertainment, it's nice to pause for a few moments and appreciate something much more meaningful. This weekend, our nation is celebrating America's 250th birthday. Seeing this memorial feels especially appropriate. It's a reminder that the freedoms we enjoy, including afternoons like today, didn't happen by accident. Many people sacrifice to make moments like these possible. It's definitely worth stopping, taking a look, and saying thank you.